My name is Bjorn Taylor, and I am not black.
Cut.
We fought wars for this country, from the American Revolution and on, but, we were also slaughtered by this country. Natives and everybody, were slaughtered by this country. We were treated like fucking cattle. And to me, that's what resonates when you say black. It's almost like saying nigger to me.
I am African American because I have my identity. I know who I am. I was born here in America, in Houston, but I lived overseas in my parents' home country of Liberia, West Africa, which has a rich history in with freed slaves, freed by abolitionists. And I just so happened to be someone that came back to the States. I see the word black as a divisional word and a word that was created in order to just kind of take away identity from folks. Living in America, I obviously have to accept the factor that when I sign a document or any kind of like governmental document, I have to do black African American. That's fine. I'm not trying to like take away the factor that people identify as black. What I'm trying to do is regroup people's mind into knowing that there was an identity that was taken away from them. I feel many African Americans don't want to identify with it because what Western civilization has kind of dubbed Africa as impoverished, poor, unwilling of being loved, right? That's like colonial thinking, I think. We were colonized by people of white descent, right? British, Dutch, French, name it. They colonized us and took away our identity, which is African, And I, to this day, consider myself African American second, technically. African first, African American. I want to have my heritage, and I want to stress the importance that America is an important place, but not necessarily in the realm of taking away my identity as an African American man. And if you hold your head up as a black man, that's fine. I think that's a proud thing to be, but it's something that, I stress that, people who consider themselves black, like, try to identify with African culture, whether or not it's not even yours, you know what I'm saying? There's plenty of ways to even find out your lineage now. But, I think having identity builds a little stronger sense of who you are. We're like such a rich culture, and like I said, it's not, you can do 23andMe or all that stuff, but it's like, embrace where we came from. We're Africans. We are Africans. We're Africans, and we should be proud that we are Africans, and we should cherish and learn more about it and bring it into the fold, into the schools, into our young kids' heads. You know what I'm saying? So they can understand that there's this rich culture you came from. It's not just America. A soil that is covered in the blood of every color of people, right? But most of the people of color are the ones that that are like entrenched in these soils. You know what I'm saying? Like, in gruesome ways, we fought wars for this country, from the American Revolution and on, but, we were also slaughtered by this country. Natives and everybody, were slaughtered by this country. We were treated like fucking cattle. And to me, that's what resonates when you say black. It's almost like saying nigger to me. Sometimes, in a way, when a person that's hateful says the word black at me, it resonates as fucking hard as it resonates when someone says nigger to me. I swear to God, if you ever had someone who's a true white supremacist say black bastard or black boy or some shit, it fucks my head up way more harder, I think, almost.
Why do you think that is? Do you think that's because the N-word has been taken away from you?
Well, that's the thing. You young generations claimed it. We claimed it, but it's not. It's a word that's been used so much, especially with the hard ER. That's been used so much that it's just like, you know, as soon as it does come out the lips of someone that's not black, you lose it because it's ingrained in this fucking, like, you know, centuries of hate. Boy, too, you know what I'm saying? All of it's like kind of like just ingrained in this thing. So when you feel this, and then growing up here in Texas, it's like, I've had the experience. I've had the experience of like living around cats or living in, you know, when I go out of the city in Houston and go to like Conroe or Victoria or some shit, it's backwards, yo. Like I'm looked upon like a boy still. You fucking black bastard, or you black, you know what I'm saying? You're reducing me to a thing, a color. There's superiority when someone thinks about white to black. That's what that is, you know? So African American, dude. I'm sorry. It's hard to insult me and be like, you fucking African American. I was like, oh, thank you. You know, like I'll take that, you know?